All right, well, flip this around. Flip this around. And there we go. Need you to set this on the tripod over for me. Put on tripod.
Yeah.
Get the drag and everything off.
Yeah, watch the battery tap.
Did you see the grill at all?
I don't know what I did.
You can talk to me anytime by saying hi, Bitsy.
We always don't let me mess with a camera.
We need the IT guy.
Hey.
I'm moving a little closer to your chair.
Oh God. No, he should never put it in my mind, and he ought to know that. Wait a minute.
That's why I moved closer. You're a little higher up.
I can handle that, not a problem.
Can you spin that? Oh, he's coming around.
Oh, that's
I told you not to put camera in my hand.
All you have to do is put on the tripod.
Will that help a little bit?
yes. Put me on higher ground. Yeah, just don't move the chair anymore.
Yes, that's
No, we're still live.
Seriously?
Hey, we got somebody from Oklahoma on here. Lep, what's going on? I'm finna get back in front of the camera, y'all. Hold on, we're gonna show you the crowd real quick. Everybody say hey, you're on YouTube. Hey! Well, Todd Tobin all of a sudden.
All right, I'll
Put you back on the tripod, y'all.
That's why I moved. She moved her chair up.
There we
so I
go.
could put on higher ground.
We'll get this one recording, and we'll get the heat up the griddle.
Is it hindering?
No.
As long as she doesn't move.
There we go. Okay.
Hi, John.
What we're cooking. We are cooking some bacon fried corn, then we're gonna do some street tacos, then we're gonna do some butter toasted pound cake. And now I will not be able to see the comments, so I won't be ignoring you. I'll be cooking. Get y'all straight. We're at an RV rally. Y'all can talk to the people if you want to. See if I can get back around here.
slide within a slide. But I've never seen it. Door is like in that slide.
She said one of the campers, not a grand design, but there's a camper here, that their door is actually in their slide.
Have you ever seen that?
We'll have to ride around tomorrow and check it out.
It's on this road here.
It is? Okay.
Halfway down. I thought, he was coming out, and that's how come I noticed it, and I looked at it. I walked by and I looked, and I thought, I've never seen that.
And it's not one with a deck?
No. It's just like
He's always going to slide out.
On you. There is water, but why get in there?
oh God, that lady that has
Hello?
Now, so
Yeah, we can hear you.
That better? Too loud?
that's good. Now, look.
That better? Yeah. Oh, still kind of loud to me.
He came prepared.
He said turn it up.
Look down.
Holy, are you expecting rain?
We were told not to worry about them. Y'all, I'm new at this. My name is Butch. We have a YouTube channel. Hey, how you doing? We have a YouTube channel called Cooking with the Crazy Pop. Leon has asked us to come out and do some Blackstone Griddle demos for y'all. We are from South Carolina, but we come to this area all the time. What part? Rock Hill. Rock Hill. I go through it all the time. We live at Carowinds. Yeah. Yep. So yeah, we go through Rock Hill all the time. We're from Saluda, that Greenwood area. 96, if you know what I said. That's actually the town name, 96. But anyhow, Leon has asked me to come out and develop my first. I've never done this before, so bear with me. I'm not used to wearing this thing either. We do YouTube. We have cards up here. We have stickers up here. Y'all welcome to get them. We are live on YouTube right now. We'll let you know. So, I don't know what they're commenting. I can't see them. But hey, out there. So anyhow, the menu today is going to be bacon fried corn first. Now we're not going to make it too spicy because some people don't like spicy. So we're going to kind of tone it down just a little bit for everybody. Then we're going to do some street tacos. Then we're going to do butter toasted pound cake for dessert. And we're going to top that with peaches and apples. Whipped cream, cinnamon, and all that good stuff. So, anyhow, waiting on the griddle to heat up. I think we got some more groceries coming. And I don't RV, and I'm loving what I'm seeing. I'm loving everybody I've met so far. Y'all are some great people. Y'all really are. Y'all are welcome to seeing, and I'm loving this. But I'm not used to doing live. I'm just not used to this. I'm used to edited videos, and I'm like, oops, I shouldn't have said that. Let me cut that out. So we're going to see how this goes.
It's going to go good.
I hope so. I hope so. What's that? After every cook, and that's how I actually prep for the next cook, is after every cook, I'll wipe it down again with a paper towel. I'll take a good scraper, scrape it up. If I have anything stuck to the griddle, I'll spray it with water, and that water will kind of pull any kind of sticky, sugary substance off of there. I'll scrape it down again, wipe it down, then I'll re-oil. And once my paper towels get to a brownish kind of look, almost like a tea color right there, I know it's the oil and not dirt and cooking food and stuff coming off, and then I just cover it up.
What do you use for oil?
99% of my cooks, I use canola oil. Yeah. You know, there's a big controversy out there about what oil to use to season with. Flax, grapeseed, olive. I use olive oil for certain cooks if I want what flavor I'm going for. But 99% of my cooks, canola just covers it. It's got a higher smoking point, and that's what you're looking for. And like right now, I'm looking to see if my griddle starts some white smoke coming off. And once I see that, my griddle's ready to cook on. So I normally have I didn't bring it with me, a temperature probe. Yeah, Blackstone sells one, or you can go to Harbor Freight and do them for like 10 bucks. You ain't got to buy Blackstone products. Speaking of that, there's been a lot of questions about the wind messing with griddles. If you notice, I do have wind guards on either side of this. These actually, this cover here comes from Griddle Guard. I do help them out. They're a brother team out of California. Do some amazing products on the griddle. Please go over and check them out. But the more economical is go to Dollar Tree, find the griddle scrapers, and they'll hang right on the side. They'll cover the whole thing up. For $6, you got both sides of your griddle covered, and you don't have to worry about the wind. The wind won't bother it. So that's the most economical way to get wind guards. Yep. Because what happens is, and I kind of know by experience, you melt bottles. You set a bottle here, it's going to melt. I bought a few bottles from that way. Yeah. I should buy and stock in the bottle company because I've melted a few of them. And y'all, by the way, this is my wife, Sandra. Hey, Sandra. And I have kids running around here somewhere. I don't know where they're in the truck. They left me. They was going to help me cook, they said.
They did say you were crazy, though.
Well, the crazy pop started as a joke, honestly.
Just stuck?
Yeah, it just stuck. And me and a guy at work was talking about, we seen all these people on YouTube doing all this just weird stuff and you get millions of views. I'm like, I could do that. You know, we go to Carowinds, we go to Dollywood, we ride roller coasters, we do all this crazy stuff. And I'm a granddad. Granddads don't ride roller coasters. I do, you know. So they call me crazy and they call me Pop. So I'm like, let's just call it the Crazy Pop. Well, then COVID hit, and long story short, we ended up doing cooking videos, and the cooking just took off. And I've never been to school for cooking. I'm just some guy in the backyard who likes to cook. You know, normally I walk into she can tell you, we walk into Walmart or somewhere, and I'm like, you know, I'm thinking this. And then next thing you know, we have a whole recipe put together. And I think that's the best way to do a recipe is, you know, you can look at a recipe in a book and say, well, use this, use this, use this, use this. But really, you know what you and your family like. Cook it the way you like it. And that's why we're doing the bacon fried corn, not so much peppers in it today, because everybody don't like peppers. But if you do like it, hey, add them in there. Make it yours.
I agree.
And if you watch any of my YouTube videos, I pretty much say almost every video, make that recipe yours. I'm just showing you a guideline how I make it, but you can add whatever you want to it. It don't matter, you know. Some people like a lot of garlic. Like if you watch Blackstone Betty on YouTube or any of the Blackstones, she loves garlic. She puts a lot of garlic on there. You know, some people don't like garlic. And you don't have to use all the garlic, you know. Onions, peppers, anything. This griddle here, it's hot, but it's not. Yeah, okay. Y'all see that white smoke starting to come off? My griddle's ready. Now I got this on a medium heat. Now the thing about the griddles are, every griddle, or every model griddle I should say, cooks at a different temperature. If you, on my YouTube channel, I have a big 36-inch for the air fryers. On low, it's about 350, 400. This on low is about 250. So you got to learn your griddles and learn your cook zones or whatever. But enough talking. Let's say we cook. Don't cook. Throw down the bacon. And don't leave any of it in there, because that's a sin. You can't waste bacon. Well, actually, I said that in the video one time. We cooked fried cabbage, and I put bacon in it. And some dropped off the griddle. And I just made a little off the collar joke about, you know, that's in Proverbs, thou shalt not waste bacon. Somebody did like that. They let me know in the comments, you know. But anyhow, what I'm going to do is just cook this bacon. As you see, it's already been cut up. I think, how much bacon is this?
2 big packages, like big packages.
Okay, so probably 2 pounds, maybe more. But what you see, they just cut it up. And if you notice, it's still stuck together. What's that?
A little bit of this, a little bit of that.
A little bit of this, a little bit of that. That's how you cook. But if you notice, as it cooks, it's going to start cooking apart. And the reason I'm putting the bacon down first, does anybody know? Cooking the bacon grease. There you go. Leave that canola oil over there. We got bacon grease.
You got lard.
Or lard. Yeah. But now, you just let it cook. Just kind of let it cook. You don't have to work a griddle. If you watch videos, any cooking, Hungry Hussy, all of them, you'll see, oh, they're always working with the griddle. Really, we're not. There's a lot of edited videos you don't see. And that's why live, I can take a 30-minute cook and make an 8-minute video out of it. Because I'm not going to show you me just standing here waiting for the bacon to fry. You know, you don't want to see that. Yeah, you don't see everything. Put it this way, you don't see and hear everything behind the scenes, I promise you. There's a lot of times, I got a little small grandkid, he's 4 years old, he'll come out there and right in the middle of doing something, he'll run right up in front, Papa, and he's just right in front of me, like, well, I gotta do that again, you know. But he's fun.
Excuse me, I don't mean to get in the way of food, but if you're parked on the other side of the pavilion, we need you moved so the food trucks can get in.
Food trucks, yeah, let them in.
Thank you. I think dinner's right here.
Now, going back to, like I said, how much to use of whatever, my wife asked me when she was preparing the bacon, do bags of bacon? Of course, I'd ask her, is there such thing as too much bacon? You know, so yes, do all the bacon. But hey, make this like you want it. And if you watch, I think Todd Tobin just come through here on the Blackstone Griddle tour, which I'm going to hit some dates in North Carolina for the end of this month. But he does the bacon fried corn on there. But on his bacon fried corn, he'll actually put like Cheetos, like the jalapeno Cheetos in it. He'll use a crema on top of it. Some Cholula. You can put Cholula in this, make it really good. A cajita cheese would be good in it. So you can put all kinds of things in this thing. What I'm gonna do is get this bacon to about, I don't know, 80% done, and then add that corn and the onions and peppers and all that good stuff in. So, I went on to cook. Any comments, questions?
Like that, 'cause mine doesn't do that.
What's that? As soon as they tell me I could have one and be a sponsor.
So obviously your grill, you keep at home.
Yes.
travel with it in an RV.
No, no. But this does stays outside. I have like a lean-to that I cook under, and it stays outside all the time. And I usually keep that top there on it. I have a cloth top in the back of the truck that I throw over it for like when I travel. But it's just, normally it just sits outside like this, you know?
We have a 17-footer, so it only, 17 inch, so it only, you know, we can't fit much more than that back there.
Right, and the reason I brought this big griddle is because I'm cooking for such a large group. I do have a 22-inch Adventure Ready griddle.
You're feeding us?
What's that?
You're gonna feed us?
They say they're gonna feed y'all. Y'all gonna eat all this stuff.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah, baby.
I know I'm big, but I can't eat this much. But yeah, I have a 22-inch Adventure Ready that we do travel with. I have brought it here to Pigeon Forge. And I love it. I love my little 22-inch. And if you want, and the reason I'm cooking the bacon lower, I mean, I could cook it, you know, crank this thing on up and get it cooking faster, but I'm trying to render all that fat out and get more bacon grease out of it. Because that bacon grease is flavor. It's gonna make that corn good. Of course, corn's good, but corn and bacon grease is really good.
I know the different griddles are different temperatures, but so what level are you cooking that at?
This is at a medium on this one, which is probably roughly about 350, 400 on this griddle.
So I'd probably, on a 17, I'd have to use that to high.
Yeah, yeah. And like I said, I don't know who was here earlier about, we talked about the E-Series griddles. As soon as something goes on, it cools it down. Any griddles, if you notice it's not frying as heavy as it was earlier, it cools it down. So you kind of want to crank it up a little higher so when the meat does hit it, or the food you're cooking, it kind of levels the temperature out. Well, I don't know about y'all. And how do y'all like your bacon? Who likes it crispy? See, that's another thing, that's a controversy between bacon.
Crispy is better.
Some people like floppy bacon, some,
I like it bacon.
there you go, bacon.
I just like it cooked.
Cooked. Yeah, cooked bacon is better.
Cooked by someone else.
Because this bacon here is getting close to being done, so I say we throw some corn on it. Now this corn here is frozen.
That's gonna lower the temperature.
It will. And how much you use is completely up to you, like I said, and I'll probably say that more. I have a bad habit of looking over my shoulder a lot of times when I'm cooking. Dang, I forgot to ask something. Y'all can come on around.
You're not getting wet anymore.
He's trying to get close to the food.
That's 2 bags of corn. I don't know if I'm going to use that 3rd bag or not, because I don't want to add a lot more corn and bacon. You don't want to water down the bacon. Now, let's add some onion into it. Y'all like onion, huh? Honestly, with the garlic I normally do, and you can use fresh garlic, but actually they sell a garlic paste that's really good. And for, you know, this type of thing, RVing would be amazing. Now,
Nice job, Ray.
Way to go, Ray.
You got her trained well, Ray.
hey Pop, give us a thumbs up. Thumbs up. All right, now we are going to add in some sweet peppers. Okay. Just diced them up. I'm not using all of these because we are going to save some of these for the street tacos. But a lot of times I might add some bell peppers in here. Now we're going to season this with tequila lime seasoning. This is some really good stuff. This is some really good stuff. Well, I say we're going to season it if it comes out. It is. It ain't going to come out like it wants to. So we'll just do this. I just opened this bottle too. Yep, so I got moisture in it. There we go. Let's add something to it. Well, it looks like a lot of seasoning, but that's a lot of food. Well, what I do, and I'm sure everybody has done this, and I recommend it, is you season it to taste. Cook a little bit, take a taste of it, see if you like it. You want more? It's always you can add more seasoning, you can't take it away. Hey, if somebody wants to come taste it, I'm all for it, because it's almost done.
So if you usually do the spicy, what do you add?
Jalapenos. What's that? Them too. Yep. Well, so you can add jalapenos, some serrano peppers. You know, it's up to you. And honestly, I need more seasoning because I can't even see the seasoning.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm going to take my knife and break my seasoning up. That's not a knife. That's a knife. There we go.
You have a big chunk of
It'll break up. There we go. And now I can smell the seasoning. As far as seasoning goes, there again, use what you like. You know, you don't have to use the Blackstone stuff. And I'm not sponsored by Blackstone. So, well, they do give me stuff, like that bottle of seasoning, you know. So Blackstone's a great company to work with. I work with them on a campaign. Where my wife is? There you are. How long ago was that campaign, Sandra? The cheesesteak campaign. It's hashtag free the cheesesteak. Maybe 2 months ago. You can look up hashtag free the cheesesteak on any social media, and a lot of videos, including mine, will come up. And what Blackstone did is got me and a couple other creators, like Hungry Hussy, several other Blackstone cooks, got together and we decided, why does cheesesteak have to be so traditional? You get around somebody from Philadelphia, they get mad about their cheesesteaks. They get mad. They take it serious. Well, Blackstone put a video out last summer, they said, and they caught a lot of flack. Oh, that's not a cheesesteak, that's a steak with cheese and this and that, you know. So Blackstone was like, why can't it be a cheesesteak? What if a pizza was that way? What if pizza can only be pepperoni? Anything else is not a pizza or a hamburger. So they got us to come up with our own ideas. Well, my idea was a Mexican-style cheesesteak. And what I did is I took ciabatta bread, toasted ciabatta bread, along with thinly shaved ribeye and some chorizo, with bell peppers and onions and jalapenos, and then I used all kind of different cheeses on it, and then made a sandwich out of it. So that was my free the cheesesteak idea. It was okay.
Are you doing that one next?
That's gonna be tomorrow. Well, I don't know about y'all. I think I got everything in here. Y'all ready to try some of this? Yeah. I need something to take it up in. Something that ain't gonna melt. Because this is hot. There we go. Who wants first?
You like a burn underneath?
Now the seasoning, I haven't tried it, so I don't know if it's enough seasoning or not. We'll see. Yeah, once corn gets on the griddle, it will start popping. And you can make popcorn on the griddle. You can take put some oil down, popcorn, grab you a dome, put it on there, and just keep shaking the dome. It makes you a big old pile of popcorn. And if you want to get fancy with it, add a little caramel in there, you got caramel popcorn. Add some chocolate, they got chocolate popcorn. There's a million things you can do. We need a, you got an aluminum pan or something to put this in? Uh-oh. It might melt.
I was going to say, that might be too hot for those.
Plastic won't kill you.
How much? Yeah, you can use those. I'll do a quarter. Clean them out. Anyhow, ow, that's hot. That ain't melting them, but they hot. Is it melting? Normally I take them up in like big aluminum pans.
We'll just dump some of them out.
That's what we said, we got some, that's our pound cake we're gonna do
Don't
later.
put so much in them.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I figured I'd just fill them up and let y'all kind of sample them out how you
Oh, okay,
want
okay,
them.
okay.
Just- No, don't do that. You don't want to mix it with that. That's all right, we'll get by.
It's a nice thought, though.
If you want to go ahead and, Leon, if you want to go ahead and just start dividing those up into however much you want to put into a cup, and then give me the cups back and I'll keep on spooning them in there. Because I don't know how much you want each cup.
Yeah, about there.
I think we're gonna have more corn than cups. Ooh, that corn's hot. What do y'all think? Does that look good? Yeah.
Smells good.
Oh, y'all can smell it? Okay, good. And it's got bacon. Bacon.
Maybe you could pass some.
Here's some more gloves. There's about these in it.
Hey, the floor going into the pavilion might be slick when you step in it, so watch your step.
Now something else I do a lot, like right now, the edge of the griddles are always cooler than the center. So this is done cooking, so I don't want to overcook it. So I'm going to slide everything over, and I did turn all my burners down to low until I can get all my food off the griddle. And then I'll clean this griddle up, and we'll be ready for the next cook. Once I get all this food here off.
So I noticed you have a lot of the Blackstone ware over there. Is that Blackstone also?
These are Blackstones, yes. These, I don't even think you can get these anymore. These are like some of the original spatulas. And I just love these spatulas.
We have more with it.
What's that? Yeah. But I actually have some other spatulas like.
I mean, do you think they're any better than anything else?
Honestly, these are the Cuisinart ones from Walmart. Yeah. So I have those also. And if you look, they're just as durable. It's just what feels good in your hand. You know, it's just what you like to use.
Oh, looky there.
Hey guys, I want to make a quick announcement. The Tennessee Rally has been challenged by the Utah Rally on the red shirt pictures.
How did you
You're
picture
wearing
it?
your red shirt, you get pictures, put it on the Grand Design Rally Facebook page and say you are representing Tennessee.
So should we go buy red
Hey, somebody
shirts?
get Pops a red shirt.
I come close to wearing one. I did. And I had it in my hand.
Red shirt Friday.
There's a guy that runs a, she's talking about Red Shirt Friday. There's a guy that runs a Facebook group, Blackstone Life. I don't know how many of y'all follow that or any of you do. Great guy, his name's Mike McCourt. He does Red Shirt Friday, and red stands for Remember Everyone Deployed.
Absolutely.
So he's really great. He's a veteran. Mike, I don't know if you're watching, buddy, or not, but yeah. So that's his thing is you wear red on Fridays because it's Remember Everyone Deployed. Really? That's awesome. That is awesome.
I know you like corn.
All right, here we go. That's hot, so be careful. Okay. Now I have a dirty griddle and spatulas.
I'll eat it.
So, this is how I clean my griddle. I just take and just scrape it. As you see, most of it comes right up.
We'll get some. Yeah, we'll get some. I think they're filling up the cups soon.
Scrape it up, just shove it out the back.
Do you want me to pass that around?
I'm not standing here, that's what we're
As
trying
you
to
see,
do.
this griddle's
That way.
real
Okay.
hot. So be careful doing this because that grease will splash up on you.
There you go.
Now, I will take my paper towels and just kind of wipe any other stuff up. There's two ways you can do it. If you're brave, you can just take your hand like that. Or if you want to be more careful, you just take your tongs. How's the corn, sir? They got a good flavor to it? Okay.
If it's hot or easier to clean.
Not the first time. I'm fixing to, though, yes. I'll wipe it. You see how dirty this griddle is? Sorry? You don't want that. That's not going to make your next meal taste good at all.
If it's hot or easier to clean.
Yes. Now, what I'll do now, a lot of times, is you don't see it, but you take a little bit of water, put on here, and if you look, you'll start seeing the water kind of turn a dingy color.
You don't see that.
That's out all that stuff coming out of seasoning you don't want on the grill. A lot of paper towels. Notice I have 2 rolls over here, just for these few cooks. I say it's looking a little bit better, we're not quite there yet.
You want one? Okay.
So now I take just a bit of oil and put down.
Get you some.
Yeah, y'all let me know what you like in there. Y'all eating the corn now. I hope it tastes okay, because I never even tried it, so I don't know how it turned out. But, more bacon, okay. That's what I was about to ask. What does it need? What would y'all add to it? What would y'all do different with it? Garlic, yep. Garlic would be good in it.
You have one more? No?
So that's what I knew I forgot something.
2 more.
No, you
Cilantro.
didn't forget anything. You can leave that dish so
Leon,
Here you go.
I forgot my cilantro. What do you use cilantro on the street tacos? How's that? And I was looking over and I see it's getting a little cleaner. That's what we're looking for. We're getting a little cleaner. Almost exactly like cooking cast or cleaning cast iron, yes. And that's also will get it ready for your next cook. And then that way you just get out here, wipe it down, start cooking. That's kind of what you're looking for right there. Canola. Just canola oil is all I'm using. You can use vegetable, you can use whatever. They do make a cast iron seasoning, but honestly, yeah, I see that. But honestly, canola is cheap enough. You know, you don't have to. I found, like this grill, I seasoned it with canola oil. Some people say, oh, you got to use flax, you got to use grapeseed. If you want to spend that money, go right ahead. That's canola oil. Seasoning works great. The thing about a Blackstone is, it's not necessarily, seasoning is a very important step of it, but maintaining it is the more important step. Wiping it down, cleaning it up after every cook is the most important thing. Like right now, I can turn the burners off, cover it up, I'm done. You know, but we're not done. We're not done. So I'm gonna turn my burners back up to medium. We're gonna make some chicken street tacos. And not forget the cilantro this time. I knew I'd do it. So, probably. Did everybody get some corn? That wanted corn? You did or didn't? You did? We got any more corn left?
That's it.
I don't know if they had any more left or not. Any more corn? No? Oh, no more left. Well, they get tacos first then.
They don't count.
Tacos don't have bacon in them though. That's not quite as fair, is it? Alright, we got a lot of chicken here. Y'all hold, bear with me for a minute. Get my other seasonings right. Yes.
Well, I know, well,
No. Now tacos,
so I don't know if she's gonna get the tacos.
go by here. Alright. So I'm gonna put down some more oil and cook this chicken on.
And that's canola, right?
It is canola, yes. Just spread that around. Now what I want with this chicken is get like a sear on it. And as far as dropping food out the back, I didn't bring it with me, but I have a little, if you see on my YouTube videos, I have a little mesh grate that hangs back there. I got that from a company called Griddle Goalie. And it's a little mesh grate that hangs right there. It saves all your food from going down the back. And it's well worth the money. It's like $18 or something. So, we're making street tacos. We're going to use street taco seasoning. But tequila lime is also very good on this. Any kind of a paprika, kind of a cumin flavor is what you're looking for. Yes, it would. Southwest would look. I mean, you can use that Tony Chirachi's, whatever, I don't know how to pronounce it. But you can do that, yeah. Whatever you like, it don't have to be a taco flavor. Y'all smell that? And then probably add more seasoning than that. What I kind of go by color a lot of times. And I go ahead and tell you, this probably needs more oil. My chicken's kind of sticking a little bit. So, what I'm going to do is mix it up real good. Let it cook, try a piece out. See if there's more seasoning. Of course, I'm going to try it after it's done cooking. Don't try it raw. Don't do that. Yeah. So I'm going to spread it out. Let that cooked chicken cook a little bit. And I guess we'll just be friends and talk.
Are you at the house? Sorry, we just passed it. You want to come over and have a taco? Okay. What's the name of your YouTube channel?
Cooking with the Crazy Pot. We have some cards right there and some stickers. Now, if you notice, I got a habit of always laying my spatula's right here on the corner. It's hot, but it's not so hot it's going to burn me, you know. Of course, it's got padded handles too. But there's also another reason, like I'm cooking chicken, that keeps the spatula hot and kind of cooks that bacteria that may be on this chicken off of it. And cross-contamination I'm trying to avoid. I don't lay this nowhere else, if that makes sense. Ice cream, yeah.
Squirrel.
Yeah, really, squirrel. Ice cream.
No, the ice cream was you cook by temp or feel?
Feel mostly, honestly. Like right now, you just see me kind of turn it up a little bit. I see my chicken wasn't cooking quite as fast as I want it to. So it's more feel. I know my griddle's probably running 350, 400 right now, just by how it's cooking. As long as it don't go lower than that, I'm okay with that. Yeah, it's an IR gun, like a temperature thing. I think Harbor Freight, they got one. I think I paid 20 maybe, yeah. I have a Blackstone one that they sent me, works just, the Blackstone one that you buy on Walmart actually has the IR one, and it also has a temperature probe. So it's a dual purpose. And I think it's like 27, something like that. But mostly I just cook, like I say, you see that white smoke coming off the griddle, you know your griddle's up to temp, ready to cook food, because the white smoke you're seeing is the smoke point of the oil. And I'm dropping chicken. Every oil has a different smoke point, so you want to use a higher smoke point to make sure you are up to a temperature you want to use. Or you can cook with. Are y'all enjoying this? Yes. Okay. This is my very first time doing this.
Can't you tell we're so quiet?
That's what worries me. You're probably like, this guy has no clue what he's doing.
You're making us hungry.
Well, I was hoping everybody got some of that corn. For those who didn't, I didn't either. So, you're not alone. I can already tell it's going to need more seasoning probably because it just don't have the color I'm looking for. This is street taco. It's made by Blackstone. It's got a real good flavor. It's good on fajitas also. And you can buy this at Lowe's. Walmart does not carry this one. Walmart carries the tequila lime. Lowe's carries this one.
What is that?
Street taco. Yep. Walmart used to carry one that's called taco fajita, and basically it's the same tasting thing as this one. They just put over at Lowe's now. Now I'm losing food out the back. That reminded me, I was on did a griddle more tour last year, and Todd Tobin said that he was over there cooking, and he got done with one of the cooks. And he was taking food up and stuff and turned back around and looked, and there was a kid eating the scraps out of the grease tray. Like, I'll eat a lot of good stuff out of Blackstone, but I probably won't go that far. So yeah, any food that goes back there, just leave it back there.
Must have been good.
It must have been. Either that, he didn't get the corn, everybody else did, and he wanted some of that corn. So it looks like the sun's trying to come out now. That's good.
End of the rain, yay.
So what other ideas would you like to hear about of cooking food? Like I said, I've done raviolis and meatballs.
We do pizzas.
Yes.
Do you recommend with or without a stone?
I've done it straight on the griddle top.
Do you think it comes out better that way?
And that makes it crispy, yes. And we have videos on our YouTube channel of doing that. We've used tortilla shells, and I have actually bought the pizza crust from Walmart in the plastic bags, where the pizza sauce is sold.
Yes.
And stuff straight on there. Make them like a margarita style pizza.
Okay.
Really good. Another thing you can do with the pizzas, like we do use the tortillas, is we went to Walmart and bought the cookie cooling sheet or rack. This is about that high off the griddle, and it's about that long. It's just mesh. It's made for cooling like cookies and baking items or whatever. But you can set it right here on the Blackstone, and when you do your pizzas, put it on top of there, cover it up. Spray some water. It'll melt that cheese and then crisp that crust up. So you can use those on the Blackstone also.
The best way.
Favorite desserts? I really don't have many desserts that we've done. I did one that I'm proud of because it made it in the top 8. Get some feedback here. I entered the Great Griddle Off 2022 Blackstone, and of course you entered. I forget how many divisions it was. I think it's 4. You did like a breakfast. Anyhow, you had 4 divisions. Breakfast, you had like supper, then like dessert, whatever, then like anything goes. I think I ended this for anything goes. I made a butter toasted pound cake stuffed French toast. And what you did is you're gonna get almost a sample of it today. We're gonna take that pound cake, and what I did is I put raspberry jelly in between, like jelly donut filling, and I dipped it in French toast with the cinnamon batter in there, and I cooked it like French toast, and I covered it like with powdered sugar and put some fresh fruit around it and stuff. And believe it or not, it came in the top 8 out of 190 entries. So I made the Blackstone cookbook, So if you get a Blackstone cookbook, my entry's in there. As far as other desserts we've done, I did now you're gonna laugh at me when I say this because I say it Southern. Candy pecans, as some, another controversial thing, pecans. I've done them right here. All you do is just take your nuts, your pecans, and throw them on here with some brown sugar and some butter, and just keep stirring them up. And you put that's great over ice cream. It's great over all French toast. Great to snack on, yeah. And it's just super simple to put together. You just go buy some chopped pecans and some brown sugar and some butter, and mix it together. You can add in it if you want to, yes. Red Ford pickup. Anybody got a red Ford pickup?
What are your comments on smash burgers?
Smash burgers are actually one of my very favorite things to cook because the kids love them. Smash burgers. Yes. Smash burgers, you take a ball, like a 4-ounce ball of hamburger meat, loosely packed, and you put it on this griddle, and you can take a wide spatula like this and a scraper and just push down and you smash it down for like 10 seconds. And it puts a real hard char sear on that backside of that burger. It don't squeeze the juices out, but it makes it very juicy. But the sear gives it a really, really great taste.
Okay.
That's the basic smash burger. You can whiskey burger season is a good seasoning, or any kind of burger seasoning you like can go on it. The kids' favorite smash burger, we make a taco smash burger, and you season it just like you would taco meat, and then you top it just like you would a taco. You know, the lettuce, the onions, the tomatoes, the peppers, the taco sauce. So basically, you got a taco on a bun. You know, they love that. Taco burger is actually one of the most requested at my house. You know, what we having for supper tonight? Can we have smash burgers? So, what do you think about smash burgers? You like them? There's actually a restaurant called Smash Burgers. I've never been there. Is it good? Is it? No. I have thought about it. I have some friends who have done that. Yeah, I've seen, but I personally have never done that. Well, come on up. We'll cook this. Come on. That sounds good. I got you. That sounds amazing. I might get a recipe from you and try that out. Mm-hmm. Right. Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. Well, the ice cream truck just went by. We just need pineapples. Now the chicken is probably done, but it don't have the sear I'm looking for. I kind of want that brown look sear to it, you know. So I'm just letting it cook just a little bit longer. But it's probably gonna need more seasoning because I don't really see I go by color a lot of times when I cook. And I can already tell you that's probably not exactly what I'm looking for. Because street tacos, you want to have a good taste. You want to have it's in your face. There it is. It's taco. We're going to get there. I've done teriyaki, but never vegetable teriyaki. No. Speaking of that, fried rice. That was actually on the options of the cook today. If you look at some of this chicken, you can kind of see the sticker I'm getting on some of it. There goes my squirrel again. I'll see something, I'll start talking about something else. The fried rice. Todd Tobin mentioned this, and I tried it, and it turned out amazing. Especially it'd be really good for RVers, because traditional fried rice, you cook the rice the day ahead of time, put it in the pan overnight, let it dehydrate. Basically, you want a dry jasmine rice. Todd Tobin said there's a great shortcut. I tried it and it worked out perfect. Go get the Uncle Ben's ready rice, jasmine style. No? No? Okay. But that's a quick fix for fried rice. I'm not saying it's the best fix, but it works. You know. No, you're fine. No. That's the thing about cooking is everybody's not gonna like the way everybody else does it. You know. And you're right. There's nothing beats the real way. But if you're in a quick fix, you want to throw something together real fast. I'm not saying ready rice is the best. I'm not saying that, but it does work. Yes. Fried rice is something I don't do a lot of, but I love fried rice. And fried rice is something you can do so many versions of, you know, shrimp, pork, whatever, chicken. What's that? Yeah, house fried rice. I mean, there's so many ways you can do fried rice. There's so many ways you can do it. We've done Mongolian beef on here before. You know, beef and broccoli. You know, speaking of Asian dishes, Blackstones are amazing to do Asian dishes on. They really are. There's a lot more I want to try with it. You notice, like the chicken, you're starting to see it kind of, that'll come right up. I'm fixing to try it and see how the seasoning tastes on it, which I can already tell you is probably going to need more seasoning. If it does, I'm just going to add more oil and more seasoning, let it cook just a little bit longer, and we can start making some tacos. Yeah, I ain't no seasoning on that. It's there, but it's just not there. What's that? I don't. It does need it. Yeah. And I was going to do that because I was going to make a homemade pico. I was going to make a homemade pico to go, but they bought some, so I didn't tell them to get limes. Lime would be amazing in this to squirt over this. Like I say, I usually use the pico to go, but they bought some, and I don't know how to, I've never bought pico to go, so I don't know how that's going to turn out. You smell it now? Okay. Favorite brand of what?
Oh no, they've sat a long time.
Mostly Blackstone, and because they have so many different flavors out, kinds out now. I use Dano's a good bit. I don't know how many of y'all heard of Dano's seasoning. Yeah, I'm actually a Dano's affiliate. They send me stuff, and I'm not. That ain't why I like them. They just got good seasoning. That's how I got. That's how I got to be an affiliate. I started using their stuff. They got a hot chipotle that's really good. Kinder's has good stuff. Kinder's seasoning is really good. I have not. Is it good? I got to try them out. We got more pans? Yes.
You know the only good seasoning you need on Blackstone is beer, right?
What's that?
Beer. That's the only good seasoning you need on
That's
Blackstone.
right.
I use it on mine all the time.
Okay, all right, I get it. Okay.
All right, y'all. I say we take this chicken up and we get to cooking us, getting the tortillas put down, getting them warmed up, and then get put some street tacos together. What y'all think?
All right.
So I got oil,
Yeah, I need that.
Okay. All right.
Yep.
bottle.
Maybe there'll be enough chicken to go around this time. Because my thought was to cook the fried corn first and put some of that bacon fried corn on these street tacos. But, yeah, it's gone. It's gone. Like I said, I'm not a professional chef. I'm just some guy that likes to cook in the backyard and end up with a YouTube channel. But I think, and like we was talking about, cooking comes from the heart. You know, it really does. You know what you like. You know? Oh, dropping chicken. It wasn't bacon. It wasn't bacon.
Avocado and colo.
All right, let me clean this griddle up, and we'll throw down some tortillas. Can you open the tortillas for me? You got them open? Okay. They're ahead of me. I'm going to turn this griddle down now because I'm fixing to spray water on it. Water. What's that? I didn't spray it, did I?
We've been doing it for years.
Well, we've got, so I'm not feeling we're gonna have trouble with it.
Yeah, but that's the problem.
Yeah, get all that off of there.
Yes, yes.
Or at least not that we know.
My daughter likes to use grapeseed.
And we don't but then it's definitely cold enough.
Now this makes a little more of a mess. It takes a little bit more to clean it up. Put down a little bit of oil. Yeah. There you go. pretty much have to assemble them over there. Well, you can do it on the griddle, but then you just got, I got a big pan to make them. I need to throw them in there with the onions and stuff here in a minute. Huh? Yeah, that's what it is. Yes.
If you can, you have room. I've heard that one's like.
Yes, that's pretty nasty right there.
Unfortunately, we don't have that.
I'm not affiliated with this man at all. I highly recommend you get one, own one, and you can cook a wonderful breakfast on it.
Yes, Blackstone is really shines when it comes to breakfast. They do.
If you can set better, 17.
It is so easy to do omelets on here. I can do an omelet on here, and I can't do one in the house. I can do with a little trifold omelets, make them look fancy. In the house, you get scrambled eggs. You can't do it. Yeah, just spread the cheese on over there. Yeah. I just need the peppers and onions so I can kind of saute them just a little bit to add to it. The cilantro is right there, fixing to go on. And for right now, before I throw the tortillas down, I almost forgot, I'm going to do the rest of these peppers, kind of saute them down just a little bit in the onions. Now, the reason I'm doing all this separate, normally I go ahead and do it with the chicken, is some people may not want peppers and onions on their street tacos. So what I'm going to do is just kind of do it separately. And that way, when you go get your sample, you can have them with or without, however you want. You know.
You ever fix fish tacos on it?
I have not. Fish tacos is
They're
actually on my
delicious.
list to do.
They are delicious.
I've had fish tacos before, but I've never cooked them.
They are delicious on the Blackstone.
So how do you do your fish?
How do I do my
Yeah, you just
fish?
sprinkle the cheese on the taco.
I just fillet it,
When you let the
cut
taco
it in
out,
small
you
pieces,
just
about
put the meat on
an
there.
inch square,
Yeah. And just,
and you
Yeah,
just
some
put a little
people like-
olive oil on them and put them on there, maybe 10 seconds, and flip them, and both sides
The
are
street
brown.
tacos, you pretty much got
Then
to
you
simmer
just
them
use
as
all
you
the
go.
stuff you use in the taco. Yes, it is. It's
I think
delicious
we
with
can- You
salmon.
don't have that many hands in it. But they can just tell you what they want on it, yeah.
of course, I like mine cooked more than most.
What I love about
Now, one of my
Blackstone
favorite
versus
things
a
to
grill.
do on the griddle is so easy. Peppers and onions.
I mean, we have a 17 inch.
I love
I keep saying
peppers and
foot.
onions
We have
on the
17
Blackstone.
inch. And probably 85% of our meals cooked.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, you need that over
Because we
there.
live full time.
yeah.
So-
Well, okay.
You just sprinkle a little bit on it. If they want cilantro on it, just sprinkle a little bit on there.
Maybe probably closer to 90.
Yep.
The other thing that we have is a ninja foodie.
Oh, okay. Yep. Yep.
So
Once
the
you
other
cook both
the
together,
other
it'll
portion
start
gets
cooking those
cooked in that.
Once I bought my Blackstone, my grill just doesn't ought to get used. You know.
Is that last pan I got? Yeah. I need some pan for those pound cakes too.
Where's your cilantro?
It's over there. We're gonna sprinkle that on there in a minute. As you go through. So all these peppers and onions, I'm just looking to get them soft. Some people like to get them on down. Who here like peppers and onions? Most of us? Okay, yeah. I'm with y'all. I love the smell. Now one thing I'll do is I'll season them also.
No, even like an hour later.
I'm lucky I don't have one yet.
Now, these are about where I want them already. Just kind of you want a little, I like a little crunch to them, not a lot. But I don't want them cooked down. I want the sweetness to come out of that onion and then bell peppers. I say bell peppers. I'm used to you cooking bell peppers. And the peppers to have just a little crunch to them, not much.
We do.
Since I got my Blackstone, that's changed the way I plan to garden too. I plant a lot more peppers. And
We live in our RV, so there is no garden.
yeah, right.
Well, that one's bigger.
I'm gonna take the peppers up in this. That's what the peppers are in this. Ah, these are ready. I'm still not used to this, y'all. Y'all been so nice to me. I really do appreciate y'all having me out doing this.
Giving us a lot of ideas, that's for sure.
Well, like I said, if you look at the YouTube channel, there's a million things on there that I cook. When I put on the spot, people are like, if you cook this, I'm like, I don't know, maybe.
So my biggest question is still waiting.
But these? Okay. So what's your question?
Well, I think we overcook ours.
Okay.
You're going to be amazed how quick you take
Now,
them off.
one way you can reduce from overcooking them is put them around the edges. Because your edges are always cooler than the center, and so the center's going to cook hot. And I am going to turn all my burners down to low just to do these, and they don't take long at all.
Does it matter how fresh the tortillas are, or
Honestly, these you get from Walmart, so they're probably not fresh.
are they flour or corn?
These are flour. Now, street, that's what I was telling her earlier, street tacos, I prefer corn. That's my preference.
But we have a problem with corn, the consistency.
The corn tortillas get more crunchy. They're not pliable. Once they get hot, they become crunchy. So that comes down to personal choice at that point. And yeah, the consistency is completely different than a flour tortilla. Just so that. Notice I'm not putting it in the middle because I don't want to cook them too quick. They'll burn quick. See, it's already toasting up, so.
I mean, they were warm.
So how do y'all like your tortillas? You like them crunchy, soft? You like them done? Okay. Yeah, these are about done. And they're on the edge and the grill's on low. So it don't take long at all. I said if I was in the center, I probably would have burnt these by now. I think I could go a little more on that side. So a lot of times in my YouTube videos, you'll see me push stuff to the side, kind of cook on the side. It comes down to griddle management. You just got to know your hot spots, and the center is always hot.
17-inch, so we, yeah.
So I tell you what, let's go ahead and take these up. I get some more down, and y'all can start digging in. Yes, they can start building y'all some tacos over there. And tacos, something like this is something that can feed a lot of people for very little money. Especially making chicken. Chicken's probably cheaper than beef or shrimp or steak.
So people that didn't get the corn should go first.
Yeah, anybody wants to go ahead and try it? Not that one. It's not bacon. We're just going with that. It's not bacon.
Just literally.
It's just a tortilla.
It's just a tortilla. Tortillas' lives matter.
It's a 3-second rule. Well,
Yeah, these will be done here in
so
just a
it
second.
depends on where it is. So if it's in water, 3 seconds probably would be about
So I can probably go ahead and throw a few more on here. Check my live, see if I'm still live on Facebook, on YouTube.
You know, on somewhat of a dry surface.
I hope I'm still live on YouTube. Am I still recording on this one? All right, good.
Still recording on both of them, I think.
Now, this one here is live on YouTube
Yeah,
right now?
it still says live.
Okay. I said I can't get the comments, but I will come back and read all the comments. Yeah, we got comments probably popping up there.
Yeah, they just popped up.
They're all hungry.
They're all
Yeah,
hungry.
they want to eat some.
They want, maybe, I hope so. Y'all come to Sevierville, Pigeon Forge, and come get some.
Let's see.
And we do have toppings for the street tacos. I mean, we have salsa, we have sausage verde. I don't know all the kind of toppings they bought. So it's more than what you see here, because you can top your tacos how you want them, you know. Yes.
So somebody is being kind of rude.
Oh, okay.
So what's new? There's always someone trying
I
to
don't
be
know if they
rude.
do or not.
Yeah.
Also, like tortilla lives matter and
Right.
a way to turn off the crowd, something of
I
that
don't
sort.
know.
And it
I'll have
came
to
up
look into that
twice.
because I'm not sure. I'm not real familiar with the tailgater model, but there's got to be what? There's got to be something in there. Right.
What about the tailgater? No, it doesn't.
So,
Big plastic bag.
yeah.
Oh, is that for line? All right, we'll wait. We'll wait.
So the griddle part itself don't have to cover? Okay. I can reach out to Griddle Guard and see if they make something. I'm not sure if they do or not.
it's
That's
the
who makes
line's
that
over
cover
so
there.
we'll wait.
We did find
Griddle Guard.
a generic cover at Home Depot that would cover both of them, but it's really large, so you have to bungee it together.
They
Yeah,
got more hands.
yeah. It was,
Definitely.
yeah.
Pineapple upside down pancakes. That looks amazing. That looks good.
Let's go for that.
I'm hoping my crowd went to go eat and they didn't walk away from me.
A lot of them are over here in line.
There's plenty of tacos to go around, that's for sure, I think.
The rest of us are waiting that had corn.
Yeah, what do they need? Does it need more seasoning? How's the seasoning on them? Because after I added that seasoning the second time, I didn't try it.
If you quit talking. They're tacos.
Yeah,
There you go.
that's good.
I still have to finish tacos.
I know. You gotta do the apple
I don't know. I need to do pancakes
I
first.
don't mean to tease. You go for the hotter the better.
It's that thing, like I said, when cooking for a crowd, you really got to watch your seasoning, watch what you add, you know. Normally,
Every
man, I
place
put
that we
stuff
go
to it,
in, we try
jalapenos,
to
all
find
kind of
some local
stuff.
hot sauce.
Well, my wife don't eat peppers. She don't even do bell peppers. So
I ain't mind Wayne.
a lot of times when I cook stuff, I gotta cook separate stuff. Yeah.
So it goes from really low to super hot.
So keep that in mind if you go to Illinois.
Galena. It's got
Galena.
Okay.
Never heard of Galena?
Oh, no, no.
So how many more days do I need to cook maybe?
I'm not sure.
Just see if they got the pan ready.
And they still got it pretty much.
Does anybody, I mean, they got street tacos ready over there. If y'all want to go try some real quick.
Well,
Oh, that's the line?
yeah, that's
Oh.
fine.
I better cook some more, huh? Wow, whoop. I thought it was just people around the table over there. The rest of them watching.
No, there's a line.
But it would be perfect for you. Because that's all they say.
So, when we got to
They said they missed the corn. They ain't missing tacos.
Hilton Head, which was one of the closer sleeping areas, and there was a hot sauce place there. So this hot sauce place, they had beers on tap. So you could drink beer while you were looking at hot sauce. So
Yeah, it's a long line.
their local hot sauce
That's fine.
had
I just hope everybody enjoys what they're trying.
one for free.
Like I said, this is my very first time
We were
doing
there for 6
this.
months. So we figured we could use
And I'm used to
all
cooking
that
for my
up.
family, and I know what they
You
like.
still have 3 jars with a little bit left in it.
Well, I think that most of the time I know what they like.
But if you ever go up to Illinois,
So yeah, so we'll keep that in mind.
Oh, what's that?
But that's our thing. We
Yes,
have
I'm on low right now, yes.
local hot sauce.
Now, you do know there's supposed to be some giveaways? Here just a little bit?
You're giving away the griddle.
Not this one.
We got that one.
Well, I tried.
But they are giving away griddles. They
Yeah.
got two 22-inch griddles.
Oh,
Yes. Leon, where's Leon? Tomorrow. Okay, tomorrow.
there's Leon over there.
Okay, Leon. He just told me they're going to give some away. I didn't know when or how or what was.
Supposed to be now.
And then I threw in somewhere or another a griddle scraper and a taco rack that y'all can win. So there you go.
You threw in a used bottle of taco spice?
Yes, y'all can keep the sauce. I got too much at home now. The seasons, I don't care. I need a bigger cabinet at home for all the seasoned ones. Be careful, it's hot on the bottom. I'll tell you what, it was cool out here, now it's done got hot. On this griddle. Yeah, the sun's back out now, which I'm glad to see it. Yeah, it's a little warm over this griddle. There's a lot of heat coming up the backside here.
There you go.
So those who tried the tacos, did they taste okay? I'm gonna start going faster on these. You gotta be careful not to burn them. Cause that's a long line right there. Which I'm glad to see people in line. Hey y'all.
We kind of watch oil and try to be healthy. Olive oil that has been found.
The cilantro did get used. Amazing, great. It was supposed to be in that fried corn, and I forgot. I even looked over and I didn't see it. I said, well, I got everything in there. And I can't tell you how many YouTube videos I've done that with. That I've actually, it's kind of fun, like I said, we do the edit this stuff.
So before we
I'd be like, dang, I forgot to mention this. And I go back out and mention it, and then throw it in the video. You know.
season it with the olive.
But hey, that's what you do when you're doing live.
Again, I mean, we
You can't go back and redo it. Yep. Yeah, put it in the comments. Don't forget the cilantro. And me and Leon even talked about that. We gotta have cilantro on the bacon fried corn. It's gotta be in there. And I forgot.
This has opened my eyes.
I'm hoping we have, and I don't know how they're gonna divvy it up, enough of that pound cake.
I get one of the pound cakes.
Never had that issue.
What's that?
I got a whole pound cake.
You got a whole pound cake?
That's why I married my wife.
I got you.
The pound cake went good with beer.
My wife cooks a good pound cake. When she cooks it.
She's not listening to you.
No. I'm used to that too. It really does. But when she cooks a pound cake, I'm like, yeah. And she cuts that top off, that's my part. That's my part. Yep. So what do y'all like on these tacos? Plain. Less than cheese. What about you? What you like on the tacos?
Yes.
Okay, what about you? Anything you want. See, that's the thing about tacos. There's so many different ways to make them. But I don't think any of them are bad. No, cooking ain't a science. I talked to the head chef over here at Dreamwell Resort a few weeks ago. You know, he's asking, did you go to school? No. He said, well, actually, cooking comes from the heart. You get out there, you cook it the way you like it. You know, it's not a science. And cooking's fun. I like getting out there and just trying new things. And not everything you make's gonna be good. Exactly. You just know what you put in it. Exactly. I don't know how many more of these we're gonna need. I'm gonna keep on cooking them. How's it taste, sir?
That's great.
You like it?
I like it, and I don't like chicken.
And you don't like cooking?
No, chicken.
Chicken, not
Oh,
cooking.
chicken. You don't like chicken?
Right.
Okay. Yeah, these here are chicken thighs, and I like using the chicken thighs because it's a juicier part of the chicken. To me, it has more flavor than the breast. It's not dry. What's that? Yeah, yeah. I used to lose chicken breast a lot, but I got to where I like the thighs better now. The boneless, skinless thighs. They just have a better taste to me.
Don't do that.
We're good? Okay. All right, well, I better tell you. If y'all want a street taco that said the chicken's starting to give out a little bit, you better get over there and get you one. I don't know how much they have left. I was told to quit doing tortillas. But that's not a bad thing. Now we can start on the butter toasted pound cake.
Yep.
Hey, Sam, I'm gonna sit in your wife's chair.
And the point of this was to demonstrate that when you have your Blackstone outside of your RV or whatever, you can do more than hot dogs, hamburgers, pancakes. You know, which is not bad. Don't get me wrong. There's nothing wrong with those.
You're wet though.
Well, I say I've done raviolis and meatballs on here. Just go get a frozen bag of cheese stuffed raviolis, frozen meatballs, throw it all on here, cook it, put some tomato sauce on it or whatever kind of sauce you want, some Italian seasoning, some parsley. There you go. You got raviolis and meatballs right there at your RV.
I'm not
I
sure
do.
anymore.
Yep. Once the meatballs and the raviolis are done, matter of fact, on my YouTube channel I have a video of it. We're also on TikTok too. I don't know how many of y'all are on TikTok, but we're also on TikTok. So, yeah.
Yep.
Here it is.
Honestly, about a year ago, I hated TikTok. Couldn't stand it.
I figured if you weren't
Because
gonna
all I
keep it,
seen was all the trendy stuff, you know. But then I read an article. Well, I found that out. As I read an article, is the CEO and owner of Blackstone was talking about that's their fastest growing social media. I'm like, they do Blackstone on TikTok? So I'm searching, you know, like, wow. So I seen, you know, channels like Little Cajun House and Cooking with Daryl and, you know, these big channels. I'm like, shoot, let me put some on there. So we got almost 42,000 on TikTok now.
Okay.
So,
Do you want the cards? I mean the stickers too?
and I enjoy TikToks.
The two
You know,
of those.
I enjoy making a TikTok. It's a lot of fun because YouTube, it's like two different audiences.
You're welcome.
If that makes sense.
You want two of the cards? Two of each.
Exactly. Exactly. All right, I'm gonna take these up.
Do TikTok only because it's Chinese based.
Yep. I guess I'm gonna take these up. Well, we're gonna get started. Everybody's gonna walk off from it. The line's going too. We got dessert. Oh, never mind.
Yeah.
I want to know how to
Good
do
idea.
desserts on here. Yeah.
There you go.
There's a million different desserts you can do. Leon seen this on my YouTube channel and decided we're going to do it. I need to get rid of these dirty spatulas. Yes, you can bake on here. I've done a meatloaf on here. There's an RV channel called New Horizons that they are full-time RVers and they do videos for like disability RVers.
Where do you want this?
And they challenged me to do a meatloaf on the Blackstone because they didn't want to use all the resources and heat up inside the RV. And so I'm like, shoot, I can figure this out. And so we did it. And it's actually on the YouTube channel. We made a complete big meatloaf on top of the Blackstone. I did. Don't use that little baking rack so the grease wouldn't kind of bake into it. But they work. Yeah. Like I say, Walmart, we got a stainless steel one at Walmart. I think we paid $4 or $5 for it. Just so cheap. You know, you don't have to spend all this money. I need butter.
Butter.
Squirrel. There it went again.
Butter.
Well, my mind doing YouTube, and so we vlog also. We got another channel called Hanging with the Crazy Crew, where we're Dollywood insiders. We do a lot of Dollywood stuff, a lot of Carowinds stuff, a lot of theme park stuff. So my mind's always thinking the next step, what I want to look at next, what I want to say next. So that's where that comes from. Like, I'm doing this, I need butter. I got butter. I got butter, y'all.
Now it's flavored.
On your arm.
Yeah, we're going to
That's
cut that
good.
piece off.
I would have left it. Once it gets cooked, it's fine.
Yeah. It kills germs.
Right.
So, to make butter toasted pound cake, you gotta open the pound cake. Now they bought the frozen Sara Lee, which is fine. I've never
And
used
it's all
it.
pre-cut. That's
She's trying to
awesome.
tell you.
Yeah, they went ahead and cut it. Yeah, they don't come this way, no.
Oh, it doesn't come that
No,
way.
it comes in one big loaf. They actually cut it and put it back
so
in
they
here.
cut it. Okay.
Yes.
Good to know, because I thought it came cut.
I did too.
It'd be nice, Sara Lee, if you're watching, cut your pound cake.
Yes, exactly.
So, to make butter toasted pound cake, you gotta have what? Butter.
Butter.
And lots of it. Now I do have this griddle on low, and this griddle, like I say, cooks real low. This is the original, it's not the original. The original Blackstone had a front grease trap, and then they redesigned it, made the rear grease, and this is that model. This came out, I want to say, early 2018, and I've had this griddle since then. This is the oldest griddle I own. Like I say, a lot of butter. Don't be scared of butter. You just take the pound cake and just lay it in the butter. And what we're gonna do is just lightly toast.
Yeah, you made a mistake.
I said never mind.
The smell drew in.
Y'all can smell that, huh?
That smells
Now I'll
good.
tell you, if you really want to try different things with this, we're making just a basic one. There's a Blackstone seasoning called Snickerdoodle.
Oh
You can
yeah.
sprinkle on this. Yeah.
Have you tried that? Oh.
We didn't bring it. Snickerdoodle's good on French toast. Oh, squirrel.
Why don't you go ahead?
You finally got him.
Right, one food truck a line a mile long. The other food
Yeah,
truck,
Snickerdoodle's amazing.
Or we
It's got
could
some
go
good.
cook.
I love it.
one food truck, you get a brisket sandwich with a side. The second
They
one,
have a, I don't know if it's still available or not, it's limited edition. A Italian seasoning, it's Tutto Italiano, they call it. Now that stuff is really good on a lot of Italian
I don't want
dishes.
to. I'm good. Thank you. Thank you, though.
And this is gonna go pretty quick because you don't want a heavy toast on this. At least I don't. Normally put a heavy toast.
You want to toast both sides or one side?
I am, I'm fixing to flip
All
it.
right.
street, no, flip. Here.
Hey, you know,
Fixing to flip them.
I'm
If I can find my spatula.
a little mad over here.
What's that?
I say I'm a little upset with you
And why is that?
because you're feeding my wife and now she won't cook me dinner.
Food truck.
How's that look, y'all?
Looks good.
So you took the
Just want a
butter.
light toast. I don't know if y'all can smell it out there because I can smell it right
Oh,
here.
it's,
can't butter the
it
toast.
smells really good.
It wouldn't look like it smells great.
And this is a real quick
No, it
recipe.
smells great.
Real quick and fast and easy. What I'm gonna do is take this up. Once I take this up, I'm gonna put the pie filling down just to heat it up. Sprinkle a little bit of cinnamon over the top of it.
And the
And there you
apples,
go.
too.
Yep. And as far as what kind of fruit, we're gonna use peaches and we have apples. So we use some are gonna be apples, some are gonna be peaches. You can decide which one you want on it. That's up to you. We're using the pie filling, the cans. We do have, they couldn't find fresh peaches.
No, they're not in season.
No, they're not in season. If you look on my YouTube channel, you'll see I did strawberries. I put a strawberry filling on here and I cut up fresh strawberries to mix in with that. So you can use whatever kind of fruit that's in season, whatever kind you want, however you want.
They don't come cut. They cut them all.
Oh, they open these and cut them?
Well, what we'll do is we're gonna
Yeah.
pick this up, put it in the pan,
I thought they came
cover
cut.
it with a hot pie
I
filling.
was
Maybe
straightened
some
out.
fresh fruit,
They don't
maybe some
come that
cinnamon,
way.
put some whipped cream on top of that, and you got your dessert. So,
They got it back in.
Yeah. Well, they just took the bacon, sliced it all. But
and
they're
just toast it up like you want. Like, see that piece there's got a good toast to it, see?
They're sliced
That's what we're
perfect.
looking for.
In the tin though.
Well, I don't know.
Let's go ahead. I mean, this is real quick. Well, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna throw some more down here in a minute, and then also heat up some pie
Get a good
filling.
knife, just put it in.
Because nobody wants cold pie filling. Where's everybody from? Florida. What part of Florida?
All ground, Georgia.
New Hampshire.
Reason I asked what part of Florida is I was born in Tampa, raised in Sarasota.
Right.
I knew there was something wrong with you.
That's the crazy part.
Yeah.
Did you refill again?
What's that? Really?
That sounds.
No, there's some. Oh no, I know. I gotta get toasted first. More butter.
More butter.
More butter.
So that's how he does the butter.
That is just regular butter, and if you don't want to use unsalted, whatever kind of butter you want,
You don't know.
goat butter, I don't care.
You can't. It's not the butter bread.
Hey,
You know, back out.
Oh,
My
I wanna-
feet. Well, my feet hurt.
I want to see what he's
okay, thank you.
But he's doing all these.
So I'm gonna toast all this up.
For the dessert.
Well, then we're gonna that pie filling will heat up real quick, and then y'all gonna be having some dessert. So y'all full-time RVers?
We
Yeah.
are.
That's amazing. Kind of, sort of.
We're not full-time RVers, we're gypsies.
It's not like I went to Carowinds last weekend and they had
We're
a
vagabonds.
thing called State Line Celebration going on because Carowinds sits on the state line in North and South Carolina.
Sticking to it.
State line literally runs through the park. But they had characters going around for the celebration, and one was like an airplane guy. He said he's a part-time stay-at-home astronaut. I said that's pretty good there. Awesome. Thank you for your service. Thank you so much. You're homeless. Okay. Can somebody get him a house? Oh wow, we got a lot of pound cake, y'all. Are y'all? The crowd is smaller though.
That's okay.
More for y'all,
Right.
huh? Oh, these are. Yep. That quick. And this is on low, so you can imagine if I cranked it up, they'd be burnt. We're not trying to burn nothing. Keyword trying. Now, another dessert you can do, I have a friend who did this. She actually entered in the Great Griddle Off. She did s'mores tacos. So, you know, you're only limited by your imagination. She basically used, you know, tortilla shells, or I think she used pancakes. But either way, she used marshmallows and the Hershey bars, the chocolate and all that. She made s'mores tacos on the griddle. So you can go wild with these things and make all kind of things.
What is it, bananas and cinnamon you use for pancakes?
We did,
Butter and banana and cinnamon.
I forget what I even called the video now. It's like sweet banana pancakes, but I cut up the bananas and cooked them in brown sugar and cinnamon and butter, and I got caramelized them, and I cooked pancakes and put them in that with some fresh fruit with the bananas, you know. It turned out pretty good. I did apple pie nachos. I was showing Leon that last night. We did apple pie nachos on here. You take the street taco shells and you butter them up real good on both sides. And you cut them into triangles, and you put them out here and make chips. And then you put them in brown sugar, cinnamon, take your apple pie filling topping, put on there some whipped cream. You got apple pie nachos. I need a pan. I got a pan. All right, y'all. I think maybe I might get one.
You want a card?
Yeah, there's more pound cake. Question is, do we need the more pound cake? See, well, the problem, I don't want to say the problem. Yeah. I said, the problem is the wrong word to use here. The situation we was in was we didn't know how much food to buy because we've never done this before. I can't drop pound cake. That's like bacon.
You got these other tins
I hope
over
so.
here.
I would love. I'm really having a good time doing this, and I was very nervous getting out here doing this because I've never done a live. What's that?
We're giving you a heck of a time.
No, y'all actually helped me out here.
You missed one.
Yeah, you're doing great. You can't tell it's your first time doing one of these live.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Well, thank you.
Yes.
Yeah, I did miss one. Don't clap yet. Don't clap yet. Yeah, I'm really enjoying this. Like I told my wife, I said, you know, we're just starting out our YouTube channel. I say just started. We've been at 5 years, but we got almost 18,000 subscribers on it. We're at 42,000 on it. So it's growing, but I like to get more eyes on it, and I love getting out meeting people. That's what I love doing that. That's probably my favorite thing of anything is to get out meeting people.
Do you want me to do more than that?
Do we need more? No? Okay, he was said no.
You guys all
Not for
remember
me.
that when you're coming to
Yeah.
As long as I get mine full.
So, in other words, keep the griddle hot. Is that what you're trying to tell me? I need a spoon. All right, as far as the topping goes, just take it and put it right on the griddle top. Try to use a better spoon than a plastic one.
Oh, never mind. She can
What
reach
you
it.
need?
She got it.
Okay.
Thank you.
Do we have cinnamon?
Yeah, it's right in the front.
Okay. I can't get everything out of here. The spoon bending. And I'm not used to wearing this kind of microphone either, so. That's a good idea. I don't want to damage the top. That's what it is. Oh. Yeah, we do apples on one side, peaches on the other. Another good tip, don't lay your plastic spoon on the griddle. No, don't do that. Probably not. Now, speaking of that though, the E-Series, you know, I was asked about the E-Series earlier. You can't use metal utensils on the E-Series, the electric one. You have to use like a Teflon. Yes. So it's because it's already non-stick. It's like a Teflon coated surface.
So one each, okay? Yeah.
So you don't want to scratch that up.
We can choose whichever, you know.
Who here likes hot apple pie? Woo! There we go.
I like hot pizza.
I'm with you on that too. I'm not mad at you. Well, that's a good thing. You can get this mixed. If you want apples and peaches on the bread, go for it, you know. I said, we're just trying to give you some ideas.
Now, do you typically do it with canned fruit or you use
Yes.
fresh?
Yes, and yes. I use a mixture usually. Because what, I do have some videos out of us using fresh apples and sending them into sugar and all that and cooking them down. But using fresh apples takes a lot longer to cook the apple down. And that's one reason I go with this. If I'm looking for something quick, fast, and easy, just throw this on the griddle, heat it up, you got it going. But yes, fresh is always better if you have the time and patience.
When you have a house full of grandkids,
Yeah, like I said, there's 9 that stay in my house almost full time, so yeah. Now this is going to make a sticky mess on the griddle, but that's okay. I'm going to add some cinnamon here. That's what I was looking for. My cinnamon. It'll be all right. Once it mixes in, you won't even know what's in there. Can you smell it? Well, it smells like apple pie to me. Well, good apple pie has cinnamon in it.
Yep.
Oh, no, no.
But I really always, I mean, these apples are already cooked. We're just trying to kind of cook them. They're already cooked. So that's why I edited that out, you know. So they're already cooked. We're just trying to heat them up. Now, hope you like peaches. We got 4 cans of peaches. That's why I was kind of looking at why we only got 3 of apple and 4 peaches. But that's okay. They knew I was here. They knew you was here. And that's okay. They come out easier than an apple, I'll tell you that. What's that?
One was pop off cans and one was the pop up.
Yeah. Yeah, for whatever reason, Walmart got smart and put the pop-off lids, but Comstock didn't.
The temperature he's got it at right now, she said.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the temperature on this griddle right now is probably running about 250, maybe 300.
Okay.
Which brings up a good point, eggs. Has anybody ever done eggs on a griddle? Do you have trouble with them? Low, cook low. If you have to, heat the griddle up, turn the burner off. Yeah, always cook your eggs low. And I learned that the hard way, and I honestly, Blackstone Betty has several videos out of it, and that's kind of where I learned to do it. And that's the key thing, is low. This microphone is right in my face. You want cinnamon in it? Yeah. Of course. Need a spatula. Break out the big spatula, because I'm out of my small ones. So who is ready for some dessert? Really? Nobody? Really? Come on, y'all. Do you want bacon in it? Honestly, that's not a bad idea. That's kind of how I come up with some ideas. Like, wait a minute, that really didn't sound bad. So that might be a video coming up. Bacon apple pie. Quesadillas. The Grand Design bacon apple pie quesadillas.
There you go.
So I might be going somewhere. I might go get the stuff and make them tonight. Y'all for that? I'll be right here. If Leon lets me. Well, y'all. I gotta take them up in there. Another thing. How many of y'all have air fryers?
Separate from the
Yeah, separate. Yeah, I understand. I did a TikTok not long ago of red velvet cake in the air fryer, and I used these right here to make them in. These little the Blackstone weird grease trays right here, but they make amazing cakes in an air fryer. They really do. You fill them about halfway full of your cake batter, and put them in there like you would a normal cake, and they come out just pretty as can be. So y'all can make cakes in an air fryer. And that's something I'm not good on is air fryer recipes. Trying to get better on them.
She's already getting in line.
All right.
We'll let you bring it.
I don't know. I'm forgetting something probably. Probably cilantro. I say it's time y'all have some dessert. Ooh, that's hot. Well, I thought you were just being nice and making them look pretty. It smells good. The apples do anyhow. Now we do have some fresh apples over here if you want to put some on with this. Kind of get a little crisp. A little crunch. And that comes down to texture. You know, some people like a little crunch in the dessert, some don't. This is really good on ice cream. So are them bananas we was talking about a minute ago. They would be. So I can just stay here and make YouTube videos. Uh-oh. Made what? Yes. Matter of fact, I gotta flip my hand around here. The video that we did for the bananas, we actually made pancakes and made tacos out of the pancakes. Yes. I got a peach and apples. Mm-hmm. Yes. Yes. We've done stuff like that with vanilla. The kids like vanilla pancakes for whatever reason. They love vanilla in their pancakes. Wow. Got a line already. I need to shut up and start cooking, don't I? I think they got it. Now, if this ain't enough dessert, we do have more. We can't cook more. But while y'all enjoy that, I'm going to clean this griddle.
Hey, while all you guys are here in line, tomorrow morning at breakfast, we're going to be handing out raffle tickets because we're giving away a Blackstone Griddle.
And y'all need one.
And if you haven't been up to see the new models yet,
Where am I?
look at the new models and scan the QR code and you'll be registered for a second Blackstone Griddle. Breakfast.
New models are on display in the building?
Yep. Yeah, they're giving us one to give away, and then we've got one to give away. There'll be two of them given away.
There you go. You can win a Blackstone.
Yep.
Yeah, I know. I shouldn't have put it down there. That looked good.
Somewhere between 8 and 10.
Can. Find somewhere to put it.
The one that we're giving away is
Can's open, I might as well cook it.
the second one we're giving away, you got to go up to the Grand Design. And do the sample bottle.
Oh, I wouldn't throw those cans away right here in the trash can.
Well, we sure do appreciate you being here.
I thank y'all for having me out. This has been fun. What's that?
Beef one was first. And then we made tacos.
Give me out. I might as well toast these. I don't have no more butter. Nah, that's all right. That'll be the unbuttered pound cake. Unbuttered. Check the live, see if it's still going.
You still get the mix in.
Still going? Okay. As far as y'all on the lives, I don't know who's on, who's not, how many, whatever, but I appreciate you being here, and I will go back and read the comments. I'm talking to YouTube, y'all, in case you don't know. That's what I'm used to doing, talking to the camera.
Kind of like you walk up on somebody and they got like a phone in their ear.
Yeah, Bluetooth thing.
And they're all by themselves talking. You're like,
Yeah, I seen it's like a spoof kind of video of it one day. This girl was looking into a cooler getting something out. The guy was right behind her, and she's like, well, how are you doing? She's like, well, I'm doing good. She says, get away from me, creep. You know? Because she had a Bluetooth thing, and he's like... We got a peach can over there? No, I got it. Okay, you got it.
so no bingo tonight.
Yeah. Ooh, that's hot. What I'll do is fix you one beans, you know, so you get long back of line over there. Go ahead and toast you up one real quick. What's that? Try what? Oh yeah. That's the 36 inch. Mm-hmm. Yes. That's the way to go. I mean, the Blackstones.
What is the smaller one we have?
We got a 28-inch range top, then we have a 22-inch Adventure Ready, which is what most the RVers around here probably have the 22 or the 17. The 22 has 2 burners, and the 17 has 1. Okay. They are, because the burners are closer together, I think. If you need to, heat them up and turn one side off and kind of cook with residual heat from the other side. Yeah, the 17, I don't even own the 17. I've never used one. So I can only go by what I would think I would do on it. They are. These are from Griddle Guard. You go on griddleguard.com and buy these windscreens here. Blackstone makes them. Yes. I have used Dollar Tree griddle scrapers. Hang them on the side. You know. There's them. Wind guards are my best friend. Wind guards are gonna be any griddler's best friend. Even on daylight, it's not windy right now. It still retains that heat. You know, that's what you need. You want to retain the heat because you're using gas. You don't want to burn all your gas up trying to keep something hot. So how's the dessert? I say, I wish I brought that sticker doodle or something like that to season that bread up just a little bit. But that's a quick, easy dessert you can make at your RV real fast. That's actually frozen Sara Lee pound cake. We just have to thaw out and slice it up. And you can make it thicker. We cut it thin because there's gonna be so many here. But you can cut it thick, thicken it on up if you want to. Yes, it's real similar to Bananas Foster, yes. Which I've never made. I need to make one day. I don't always use water. If I'm cooking like hamburgers and stuff and it's just greasy, I just use a scraper and paper towels. If I cook something that's got a lot of sugary stuff that's in it, and that sugar gets caramelized on here, then I'll use my water because that water will pull a lot of that up, as you see. So I done scraped it 2 or 3 times. You still see chunks coming up. And it's gonna make your griddle look dry, but then that's why you always re-oil it. You know. Yes. Yes. It's a non-cooking spray. Yeah. I've never used it. I do have they have in a jar. It's a Blackstone conditioning and seasoning. Yeah. And I think you put like a tablespoon on here, and you put it on, let it smoke off. But most time, 99% of the time, I use canola oil right there. Walmart brand canola oil. You can. The difference in the oils is the smoke point. And basically what happens is, and I'm not a scientist, but it basically creates a polymerization on the griddle. And every time you cook on, like all this cooking I just did, actually add another layer of seasoning down. And every you cook again, adds another, and that's how you get this uniform black look. When you buy these things, even the sides are like a silver. The more you cook on it, the blacker it gets. And you first season them, you notice they'll turn kind of brownish around the edge and be black in the center. Well, that's just the way they're going to be. You're not going to get a solid black like this on the first cook. Now, one thing I did see Blackstone Betty do, you mentioned, she did, when you do season your griddle for the first time, or you re-season your griddle, use onions. Just go get a 3-pound bag of onions, chop them up. That's your first cook. Just cook onions on there, saute them down. After that, your griddle's ready to cook on. And it worked. I tried it one time and it worked great.
Did you eat the onions? You just throw them away.
So I threw mine away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you just want the onions to get whatever.
I guess the sugars and stuff that's in the onions, I guess, kind of work with what's on the griddle to create a good seasoning in there.
So doing the initial seasoning with oil and then do the onion?
Yes. You do your initial seasoning, like usually, I don't know what they recommend. I usually go at least 4 times. You see my griddle's still dirty. I usually, when you do your initial seasoning, you put oil on it, let it burn off, put oil on it. I do it 3 or 4 times. And then after that, you just chop up the onions and throw them on there. and just let them saute. I still feel something sticky on here the reason I'm doing this. There's still something, all that pie filling. Yeah, that's a lot better there. But you see though, see kind of brown still coming up? So after a heavy cook like this, it might take a little bit to clean it up. See, it's looking a little bit better. I've actually re-seasoned this one, yes. Because after so long, your seasoning gets built up and it'll start flaking off. And if you look at this, and you'll see where that's starting to happen a little bit. But it's not happening to the point, you can really see it now, it's not oiled right now. But it's not happening to the point that it's flaking off in my food. And once it gets really bad, yeah, I'll strip the whole thing down and resand it. I use a palm sander, and I ain't saying this is the only way to do it, this is the way I do it. I use a palm sander with 60 grit paper. And I just give it a rough sand, get all the rust, seasoning, whatever may be on here, get it completely off through the sides and everything. And I go back with a 220 grit and kind of smooth it all out. And then wash it down one good time with like some Dawn dish to get the dust and all that, whatever oils I might have used on there. And then just re-season it. Yeah. And like I said, I've re-seasoned this one once. So I've actually did this one once. And so now, it's clean, turn it off, ready for the next cook.
Hey.
Well, now they give me all kind of ideas. I need to run to Walmart. This is actually my very first time ever doing this. Y'all have been great. I hope the food has been up to your standards. Oh yeah. But you see, I sampled that one piece of chicken, and it tastes like chicken. It didn't taste like tacos. But y'all have been amazing.
You too. Thank you.
Thank you. Is there more dessert? I don't know if there is or not, but y'all will help yourself.
Yeah, there's some more.
Okay. Because if not, I can fire it back up and cook more. Okay. Thank y'all for having me. And I do have cards up here, and the cards have a QR code to take you straight to my YouTube channel. And on the YouTube channel, in the descriptions, there's a link tree. You got one, okay? There's stickers up here also. Hand them out to your friends too. But there's a link tree in there, and you click on that link tree, it'll take you to all the other social media platforms that we're on, like our TikToks, our Hanging with the Crazy Crews, all that kind of stuff. No, we actually just started our TikTok not long ago. Yeah. It's a different platform, but the advantage of TikTok is the timing. People don't have attention span like they used to. People, I can show you how to make a butter pound cake in 60 seconds, or I can show you an 8-minute video. And that's what it comes down to. Yeah. It's more detailed in the YouTube. More detailed. I'm talking more. I'm showing you more. TikTok's basically, okay, toast your pound cake, heat your pie filling, put it on a plate, you know. It's the very basics on TikTok. But both platforms have a different following. I have a few that follow me on both platforms, and that's great. I wish all of them would, but you don't, and that's fine, you know. You can follow, yes. Mm-hmm. It's okay. Yep.
So will this one be on? We can watch it later?
Yes. This, matter of fact, it's going live. It's live on my YouTube channel now, right now as we speak. You can go back and watch all the lives. And if this live was to mess up for whatever reason, I got a second camera right there recording it, where I can still upload. You'd see it, but you wouldn't see all the comments or whatever. Yeah. And I like doing live on YouTube, but I like being able to interact with my YouTube subscribers. But right now I can't because I'm live and doing demos, and that's fine. I've never done this before. This is my first time. I'm learning. And y'all did an amazing job helping me out with this. Leon can tell you, I told him several times, I'm nervous about this. I don't want to mess this up, you know. And I did. I forgot the cilantro in the corn.
Hey, but you know what? It was really good on the top.
I forgot the cilantro in the corn. Told you I would do something. And the weather turned out pretty too. After that rain, we was like, man, we're getting washed out. Turned out pretty. Leon, thanks for having me, buddy. Yes, sir. No, sir. I bought these off of griddleguard.com. But you can go to Dollar Tree and get the griddle scrapers, and they'll hang on the edge and they'll come down right past it. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep. The griddle guard makes these, which these work amazing because they actually don't cover as much of the thing and let air in, but it keeps the heat from burning. Like you see, this bottle's been sitting there the whole time. It's not even melted. You know, so it does a good job. Logan, Utah.
They have a store here.
They're out of there, Utah, I think. I think they're based out of Utah. Mm-hmm. Awesome. Send them a card.
If you're ever in Logan, Utah, the store is right there.
Awesome. I would love to go out there west one day. Mm-hmm. Really? I would love that. I would love that. Now, one thing, you notice you need a lot of water.
A lot of water.
I always use my whole bottle here.
So you clean it and then you reseal it with water. So you do that every time.
Every time.
Because when I get done cooking, I clean it with the water
Mm-hmm.
and wipe it with the paper towels like I did. But I do it
So always go back and put your oil back on it like this, and then it keeps from rusting. But you also, if you feel radiant heat still coming off, it's still kind of working that oil in there. Yeah. Yeah. Every time you cook your seasoning and when you want to clean it good, like right now, even my next cook, I won't just start cooking. I'm gonna wipe this down and put new oil down and then start cooking. Yes. And Leon sent me to do that earlier before I even fired it up today. I went ahead and fired it up real quick. I put new oil down and had it ready. Yeah.
oil it and then cook.
Oil it, then yes. But when you cut it off, clean it and oil it and then cover it. Yeah. I see right now I can throw the cover on it. I'm ready for my next cook.
And that covers from Griddle Guard.
Yes, this cover here, and they sell a matte black one also. You can hold it. It's real light.
It's canola.
Oh.
What's the name of your pound cake?
Butter toasted pound cake. Yeah. But it actually, like, can you hand it to me? This is actually made, I didn't do it here. If you notice, it's got hooks on the back. It's actually made to hang here, and it becomes a grease splash back guard. Yeah. So when I'm done cooking, I can just pick this up, cover it up, and you got a tabletop now. So it's got a lot of uses. And they sell a black that matches the Blackstone, or they sell the diamond plate. Yeah.
Did you use the canola, not olive or avocado?
Yes, I use olive if I'm going for a certain taste, maybe, like a more of an Italian dish. But other than that, I use canola. And it comes down to taste. I mean, you can use avocado if you want that taste profile. Yeah. But as far as price-wise and economically, canola's always worked fine for me. And I do have olive oil. I did season one griddle one time with flax oil, just because they said to do that. Let me try it. Let me see if it made a difference. And honestly, I can't tell the difference. I have my 36-inch air fryer unit. I seasoned with flax oil. I did this one with canola, and actually this one's got a prettier finish than that one right now. Don't know if it's the way I see it. I don't know. But canola, well, you go spend money on a lot of expensive oils if you want. Bless you, by the way. Go spend money if you want to on expensive oils. I don't see the need in it. I really don't.
Well, thank you.
Well, y'all have been amazing. Thank y'all. Thank you. I'll take this thing off now.
There you go.
Thank you.
Did you get anything to eat?
Oh, sure did. I got the corn.
Was you the rap guy last night? You did good. You did really well.
I don't know what you're talking about. I said,
I never would have thought of it.
That was good. That was good. Huh?
He just said he did bacon with corn.
Bacon and corn?
We did a little bit of bacon fried corn.
We did. Well, yeah.
Well, we thought when all the rain came coming down.
We just kind of, we used to no, this is our third one. Y'all don't know us in Tennessee. Weather doesn't stop. Okay. Well, we're in Tennessee, but well, we're from the western part of the state. Yeah, well, we're used to that, but it started lightning, thunder, and the dogs crazy.
That's the way ours
He
was.
does not like it.
I mean, we got the 22 inch
Yeah.
and we don't have the big set for the home.
Well, I was gonna bring the 22. I have a 22 Adventure Ready, but when I put it in this many people,
Yeah, oh yeah.
I need more real estate. So I want my 32.
So what'd you do with your corn?
Okay, first thing we put down is we put out bacon. Dice the bacon.
Okay, raw.
Yeah, raw
Okay,
bacon. We put it on low to kind of bring the fat out. I think you showed. And once it's about 80% done,
Okay, like a bag of
a bag of frozen corn to maybe about 1 pound of bacon. Then from there, we have diced onions. We got diced Demo. You put bells, you put jalapenos, you know, from that whatever you want. We added my seasoning's gone.
That's okay, you just tell me.
We added kilo lime seasoning.
Okay.
Into, you can put whatever kind of sauce you want.
Yeah.
And then from there,
I'll be there in a minute.
it's good enough. Or you can add some.
Man, that sounds good.
Pretty much everything.
Yeah.
Hot sauce, what do you want to add?
Yeah.
Where'd you say the top came from?
Griddle ball.
Is this y'all's green
Top
tub?
and the
Yes.
Okay, what's the
No man, Griddle ball out of California. Brothers something to make it.
Nice.
And I have been out and deals for the stuff.
And anything you can want to
Maybe they laugh.
Yeah, that's nice.
I know these are good.
Wow. I want to
That metal one we can throw in the bar.
But
I appreciate it.
I also like it when I'm not using it.
I'm gonna go for these.
If you see some of my YouTube videos, you see I look at my 36 air fryer, you see it's in the background. So we're not using it.
Cool.
So, what was it called? The portable travel one?
Adventure Ready.
So, my wife bought me one.
Okay.
It fits in the basement. It's not going to do it.
Yeah. See, this don't fall up. This is. When they made this griddle, they didn't have the Adventure Ready line hanging out this. They probably designed it. I don't know. This one, if you look, actually made the list and made the bowl. But it's so old and it got wobbly, I have to put screws in the back. You know? I've had this griddle going on over 4 years now. And this is like my, I hate to say it, this is probably one of my favorite griddles because I actually typically do eggs and omelets and stuff like that. My air fryer is low on it, I'm 254 on it. Low on here is almost 250. Wow, low.
Nice.
Again, nice job.
Yeah, I'm glad you did. Very
Go
good.
look.
Great to meet y'all.
Very.
I got a car over here.
I got your card,
Yeah,
we
we
got
got-
your round
yeah,
thing.
we got-
Yeah, that's what I said. I got several cards, several stickers.
I said, I'm not professional, just come down in the backyard like a cook, and maybe you can check it
Very,
out.
yeah,
awesome.
you're very cash, you're very
We
at
got
ease, very
we
good.
got
I appreciate it, because I was very nervous about this.
Hey, you did wonderful. No. We got in on the back end of it, but it was awesome.
I was on the beginning.
I think I'm gonna have to do that.
And we have, I'm also on TikTok too, so we have videos on. We got green beans on.
That would be interesting.
Green beans is actually my wife's recipe. She came over one day. You take canned green beans, diced potatoes.
Yeah.
We use the cute ham,
Okay.
some bacon,
Yeah.
and you got out of bacon first?
We got in on the back end of all of it, so.
I don't know why we call it bacon. That's good.
I did, it looked like it needed more bacon. I didn't see much. I feel like that's why I didn't have another bag of corn, and I'm like, that's not much bacon. I'll put more corn, and ain't gonna be no bacon.
It was very good.
Yeah,
I
thank you very
appreciate
much.
that. Thank
I
y'all.
would have, like you said, I would have just the hot.
And I would love to do more of these. Hoping I get invited out to more. I really would like to do this. I just don't.
Leon set this up. I'm sure you've done really well.
Yeah, Leon contacted me if I was interested at first. I'm like, well, I don't know. I've never done nothing like this. The thing I do is in front of the camera, which is still live on YouTube right now.
Oh, you
I'm
are?
okay. Yeah, I've been live on YouTube the whole time. I'm used to doing lives on YouTube. Hey, y'all, hope y'all still watching. I don't know if they're there. And I go back and I watch these videos all the time and try to answer whatever.
You can take these right here, do like grilled cheesesteaks,
Oh, yes.
fold them up, put cheese
Is that
in.
what those are? In the pan?
No, these, matter of fact, we got toasted pancake. There's some left here.
I had a piece of that with the apple.
Oh, did you? Okay.
Yeah, I just had it.
You
Well,
want
I
some
came
with
over.
the peach?
There's some
Yeah.
We got
No,
leftovers. We don't, I'm not gonna eat
I
this.
got fried Oreos over there. My wife.
Fried Oreos.
The reason I came over and I got one of these was for some reason I can't get it seasoned right, or the first time I cooked one, burnt the chicken stuck to it.
And that's where the,
That's what we want to stay here, but I wanted to.
right. Well, once you do the seasoning, you don't have to eat it.
You don't have to.
You don't eat it. The onions, there's something about the sugars and the polymers, something with the onions, I don't know what it is, but it keeps everything out. It's like it seals it, I guess. Okay. Yeah, Leon needs those. So once you do your seasoning, thank you so much. I appreciate that, guys. Yeah, once you do the seasoning, then just like
Put the oil on it and let it burn.
and do that like 3 or 4 times. You get a good black finish in the center part, and the outside's kind of brownish. Almost like that pound cake. And then once you do that, you can chop the onions up, like greens or whatever. Throw them on there. A lot of them. Or just mix them up, let them smoke good. And then once that's done, then if you griddle, grill on it, should be fine at that. And the more you cook on it, the blacker it is.
But yeah, I understand that. But I bought the bagel because I was planning on using it more, but it is my wife and I.
Right.
And we don't have a lot of people over, so I don't really.
I get asked a lot what size to get, and I always say 36 is the best bet because you got 4 burners. But if I'm only cooking for me and my wife, I can only use 2, call it 2. Or if I have decided, hey, I want to have some people over, I do have that real estate I can still use.
I think mine was the
28, 22? 22 have 2 burners.
Yeah, I think mine.
Okay. Yeah. I have 22 Adventure Ready. We use it. I contemplate on bringing it this time. I gotta do that.
Yeah, I thought about maybe selling my 22 inch and getting like the 17s for travel.
Right. Yeah.
But
You can do that.
I don't know yet.
Look on like Blackstone Live. There's several Facebook groups. You can go on. They got some amazing topics. You can actually search by topics. Don't care what it is. It's looking for you. That's a question. You know, and you might get a few people out there that's going to about it. And while you're asking this, but you legitimately have a question you don't know, you want to know.
Okay. Well, like I said, I don't like the onions, but if you say that's what cooks it.
Yeah. It won't leave onion flavor on there either.
Okay.
All right. But yeah, it does something. You got onions on.
All right. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it.
Thank you. Good meeting you.
Good meeting you.
Yeah, you can take a card and take a sticker if you want to. That card has a QR code on it. We'll take it to my YouTube channel and make something on it you like.
All right. Thank you.
Great meeting you. And that, y'all, was my first griddle demo. My fish flip the camera around and maybe see who's still talking to me. Hold on just a second. Okay. Uh-oh. I went too much. Let's try one more. Hello? Okay. Right here. Still 16 likes, 35 likes, still 16 watching. That's amazing. I didn't expect y'all to stay here that long. Let me stop this camera here. That was my first ever live cook in front of people. I'm used to being in front of a camera, not used to this. Do I have comments? Yeah. Great job on that hefty cook. Best on YouTube. Thank you. Hey, Pop. Uncle Steve, what's going on, buddy? Uncle Steve. Y'all, I was nervous, and I knew I left things out. I never done a live cook, my very first time. But I think I did okay. Everybody seemed to enjoy it. I'm used to talking here. You know, I don't see you, if that makes sense. I got stuff on my shirt. But yeah, I had a really good time. This was amazing. Appreciate that, Quest. I can't really see out here too well. Thank you, I appreciate that. Grand Design is the one who's holding this RV rally, and if I'm gonna flip you, did you see? There's a bunch of people over there, and hey, I think we did pretty good. I don't know how long. Ooh, 2 hours.
Wow, we've been cooking for 2 hours? Didn't realize we've been cooking that long. But I really have had a great time. I do have to get off here because I got to finish cleaning up everything, pack my griddle up, and we're in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. Got to go find something to get into. And I need to do more lives, don't I? Y'all let me know if I need to do more lives. I would love to do more lives. And I hope, Grand Design, if you're out there watching, that you have me back out at another rally. I would love to do this. So, with that being said, hope you enjoyed it. I had a great time. And I guess, let me get cleaned up. And thank y'all for coming on. I really do appreciate it. Lexington, South Carolina, you're my neighbor. I can't leave now. You're my neighbor. I'm actually the next county over in Saluda. Sure am. So we're not far at all. Not far at all. But I'm not there right now. Right now, I am in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. Well, Sevierville, technically, at an RV rally. As you see, a bunch of people here. Man, there's RVs everywhere. I mean, everywhere. There's RVs. We did some demo cooking. So I guess they seemed they enjoyed it. But once the cooking's done, they were done with me. Hey, Christina, hey, how you doing? Good evening to you. I'm just about to get off here. Been on here for 2 hours and 11 minutes. We just did a live demo cook here at an RV rally here in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. And it looked like they got something else. As you see, people was getting lawn chairs and stuff out over here. I think they got something else they fixing to plan on doing. I don't know. But I gotta find the kids, find the wife, and I gotta go. I gotta clean up my mess too, pack up all my stuff. So I appreciate y'all coming on. I will go back and read all of the comments, and I'll try to answer what I can, and I really do appreciate everything. So again, thank each and one of you for coming on. I don't know who was here because I was cooking, I couldn't watch. I had nobody to monitor. My wife was helping me with everything. Thank you so much to her. She did an amazing job. So with that, gotta go. So we'll see y'all later.